Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the floor.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Luke Rockhold has graced the octagon. Rockhold looks ready to go tonight. Well, this guy's got some hands on him, DC, and sometimes he takes issue when we call him a boxer because he is an MMA fighter and a well-rounded one at that. But it's hard not to lead the dance and lead the walk with the boxing skills that really are off the charts.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. So he can be mad, but I would be happy to be called a boxer if I possessed that set of skills. If I had the ability to mix the target as well as he does. When he's most comfortable, when he's flowing, when the head is moving, when it's never on the center line, when he's landing body shots, when he's following that left body shot with that beautiful left hook, that's when he is most dangerous. It's a guy that for all that he can do in the octagon, at the end of the day, he was a boxer first and a fantastic boxer at that when he stepped into the UFC.
And don't sell yourself short, you have a pretty good jab.
I'm trying, but I'm not this guy.
All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Luke Rockhold. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy,
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, when you've got as many skills in your arsenal as a guy like Luke Rockhold, it's always interesting to see how a fighter approaches these matchups because he can strike with the best of them, plus jiu-jitsu skills as well, can wrestle if need be. Here is Luke Rockhold in another massive moment tonight. Hook to the head there by Rockhold. All right, so a nice sequence right out of the chute by the kickboxer, continuing to attack that lead leg of the boxer, who didn't seem maybe as worried about the leg kicks midweek as he should have been.
Well, you don't worry about it until 2 or 3 land and you can barely walk. This boxer is going to have to make some adjustments so that he is not eating leg kick after leg kick as the fight goes on.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Now he lands a solid punch.
Fast pace here in the early going. Early round action here. Captain Hook lands on the kickboxer. Beautifully timed in place there, and a strong way to start on the feet.
Kickboxers love the high guard. The way to fight the high guard is to throw things around the side. That hook is a very good shot that can land against a guy with that tight high guard.
Choi gets absolutely punished by that head kick. And now the jab gets through. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Lands the double jab. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, nice jab there by Rockhold. Oh, beautifully placed shot to the leg. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Swing and a miss by Rockhold. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Oh, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate. A lot of activity in the hands. Look phenomenal tonight.
Oh, caught him flush with the head kick there, DC.
Beautiful setup to get his leg up there quickly before his opponent could react.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Oh, man, that couldn't have felt good. Flush knee lands to the body by the taller fighter.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, spinning back fist lands.
Another leg kick lands.
That kick blocked by the Korean Super Bowl. Just out of the range with that right hand.
You gotta dig deep here.
Nice straight right hand. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is striking 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
There's that patented single. 1 minute here to go, round one. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Rockhold getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Rockhold's going for the sub here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Choi. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, let's punch into that and fix this one. Right? He has no answer for your finish. He's not defending the right way. He's open for those knees, those elbows. All of that is working great. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risks. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off.
That flying knee to the head landed.
Oh, good block there.
Good punch land.
Oh, misses with the jab. All right, doing work with the jab. Big elbow there, lands. Oh, pretty good combination of leg kicks there by Choi. Just out of range with that right hook. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Lands the overhand right. And another one. Unable to land with that punch. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Massive head kick. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Let me see those kicks.
Good work.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Rockhold.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Under 3 minutes now to go here in round two. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
He checked that last one.
That was great. Keep using that straight.
Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Beautiful job on the feet there by Luke Rockhold. He's bounced around when it comes to his training of late. Certainly still calls the American Kickboxing Academy home, but cross-training at Hard Knocks 365, and really feels like that has helped round out his standing. 2 minutes to go. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Immediately gets the underhook. Hook in the clinch there is good by the Korean Superboy. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now, and it's light. But if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Oh, tags him with the overhand. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Looks like Rockhold's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Huge knee lands to the clinch.
Nice job to control the range and using his reach advantage to get that punch home.
That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on display.
Back and forth we go. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
10 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat, both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10+ minutes of fighting. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh, hook shot blocked there by the Korean Superboy.
Oh, nice. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Choi's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Body shot there. Oh, lands another hook. Right hand, then a left. Went for the inside leg kick. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault, and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Oh, big elbow. I mean, the hand speed, just absurd.
Nice strike lands.
Rockhold's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Uppercut counter, that'll work. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling started to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Just missed on that spinning attack. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively. This fight's going to last.
He's got to move his head, Jim. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut. Great block there.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Man, the body work continues to be a factor here. Look at the size of that bruise on his body. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Good shot, good shot.
Choi's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he...
Oh, he's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble now.
Leads with the right punch. Oh, counters with a beautiful left hand.
He gets in a single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh, lands a beautiful switch kick there, champ.
I mean, just like Edson Barboza, he switches stance and drives that kick up onto the elbow.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's going to continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Choi's really making things difficult for the opposition right now, continuing to target that damaged nose, and that last strike absolutely found the target. Blocks the shot. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the butt that would end the night.
Oh, Rockhold's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point.
Let's open up that cut more now.
Right on the button.
Over and over, same story. Punch after punch to the head.
Relax.
Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab.
Oh, he's looking to set up that head kick. No good. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight, and his opponent is hurting for certain.
He's hurting really bad right now. I mean, every single time a shot lands up top, you can see the damage that it's inflicted. The work that he has done has been masterful. And now he has his opponent very limited because he can't take many shots to the head anymore.
Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Looks like Rockhold's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds.
Nice punch to the head.
Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give him.
Rockhold's nose is absolutely mangled.
Oh, that's so right. He's hurt bad.
Continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands.
I need you to fight back.
All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to the feet. Oh, just open it up on him now.
How about those 5 minutes?
Stop.
All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, looks like Rockhold's nose is thankful that's the end of the round. Got to be broken, a lot of blood coming out of that nose area. And we'll see if they indeed call on the ringside physician to take a closer look. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Joy gets hit with a kick.
That was a big check.
Out of range with that kick attempt. All right, so the head damage continues to land, and at this point, man, gotta think the ringside physician is even getting antsy to check it out.
Oh yeah, you could tell that they want to check it out. But hats off to his opponent, putting together a great game plan for staying on that face, making sure that when he saw the swelling start, he continued to drive it down that path to where he is right now, where he's almost unrecognizable. He's got to move. They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move.
Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over.
Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Try to establish that jab.
Hurt him again.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strikes. Might get the TKO here.
In the half guard.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Rockhold gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Oh man, you gotta credit him for continuing to attack that area, but that cut is getting harder to look at by the minute.
Yeah, it's hard to watch, and you know, we spoke about this guy and how impressed we were with his fight IQ and how smart he was in his approach. He shows again. He got his opponent.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Under 2 minutes to go in the fight.
Oh, right into mouth.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Rockhold. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Choi. Final round, final minute. What a fight it has been, and hard for the referee to get involved when damage is being doled out on both sides.
I mean, it's so evenly matched. These guys have done such a great job of staying in the fight. There have been many moments in this fight where you thought one of them just did not have enough. Look at all the blood. Look at all the bruising on these two fighters. These guys have done a tremendous job. This is a fight of the night candidate.
1 minute to go in the fight. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Choi's got his back yet again.
He's getting ate up. You see all that swelling. His opponent just continues to go to that area. The ref may need to call in the ringside position. Take a look at this guy.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, Rockhold's right back to the full mount here.
Great ground and pound by this man. Oh, he got to the spot.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Nice counter left hook. And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-44. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy Duho Choi with another highlight for the reel here tonight. A big win for him in this featherweight division. And it's pretty wild to think that this guy is just getting started. Now let's see just how far he can take it. But tonight the celebration is on. Undeniable.